which is always lovely.
Yeah, it's really,
sweat.
really great. Yeah, just kind of, expiring.
So you look beautiful, though.
Thank you so much.
Yes.
We've got the fan there, so it's fine.
You have that Marilyn Monroe moment.
Yeah, that's what I was hoping for. Keep it going.
But only on the face.
Yeah, it's true. You wouldn't want to see the rest of it. Yeah.
Anyway,
on that note.
Yes, that's good. So, first of all, congratulations on the film. It's fabulous, and you're great.
Thank you very much.
Now, when I see a story like this, the first thing I always think is, oh shit, was I supposed to? Like, I feel terrible that I don't know these stories.
Yeah.
Was it something? Did you know much about her? And
No, I had no memory of it whatsoever, and I think that's why I really wanted to tell it. Because I do remember the lead up to that conflict, or I thought I did, and I was sort of about 18 when we went to war there, and I was pretty politically engaged. So, I was sort of fascinated that either I'd forgotten or I'd never known about Katherine Gunn and I'd never known about this memo. So I felt like, just as far as kind of a historical piece in sort of shedding light on the lead up to that conflict, I thought it was a very important story to tell.
And do you sort of have a way that when you're dealing with someone who is real, do you have like a way that you like to deal with that kind of character, and is there a certain process that you like to go through, or does it depend?
Well, I think with Katherine, because so many people don't remember and don't know who she is, I didn't feel like there needed to be a very specific characterisation of her. So I haven't done her accent or haven't done her physicality or things like that. Plus, we look nothing alike. So we did meet, and she's kind of blue-eyed and blonde-haired. And I was talking to the director, going, what do we do about that? He was like, we're not doing anything about that. Okay, fine. So I think for me, particularly with this story, it was just so much more important to make sure that her point of view was absolutely clear, because when you meet Katherine, her point of view is absolutely clear. And, my job in this was telling this story from her point of view completely. And actually, because she's so clear as a person, that was kind of, I don't want to say easy, but, that made my job a lot easier.
Because that's why I think that's the thing. I just look and I think, how can you have your convictions be that? How can you be so sure?
And yet she is. I mean, it's and that's what's sort of so extraordinary about her. But she's an extraordinary woman. But it was the first time that I've ever met somebody and I was asking them questions, and I thought, oh, they actually legally cannot answer the question, because of course she is still bound by the Official Secrets Act. So I can't say that I got anything that isn't in the public domain. But she is a fascinating, extraordinary woman.
The other ones were like, are you purposely avoiding my question?
Yeah,
you are.
Oh, you actually are. Yeah, and there's consequences. Okay, cool.
Cool. If for once you can't actually argue.
Yeah,
that,
no.
Really. And it's a very I love this. It's a very British cast. There's loads of faces people recognise, and there's bits of people popping up all over the place.
Yeah.
What was that kind of like to film? Is it a case of because you're all kind of local, everyone just bugs off home at the end of the day, or is it quite a nice?
No, well, we were filming in Leeds, in and around Leeds. So no, we were all staying up and around Leeds. Apart from that, the story is very much in two halves. So it's Katherine's stories, and then it's the journalist's story. So I didn't see any of them. I'm in a film with Matt Smith, but I think we had one day when we were on set together. So that was kind of quite weird, not sort of being in films together, but not really, and sort of going, oh hi, nice to not working together. But no, it was great, and I think when you see the calibre of the cast, and particularly people like Ray Fiennes coming in for relatively small but very pivotal roles, I think it's because, again, people just felt like this was a very interesting, very important story to tell.
Yeah, and what was the kind of hardest bit for you to kind of get across in that? What was...
Truthfully, the hardest bit was the fact that my 3-year-old went through a sleep regression, and it was entirely my fault. It was because it was the first time I moved her from a cot to a bed, which was stupid to do when you're about to start filming. So the most difficult was actually remembering the lines, because there was no sleep that happened during the filming of this film. But it did help with the emotional side of it, because I felt very on edge, and I was, but for different reasons. So I used it all. So that's any actress out there, do not move the child from the cot to the bed when you're just about to play a lead role in a film that has a lot of words in it, because remembering them is quite tricky.
So if you now you're going to make, is that something you've learned for the future now?
Never move the child out of the cot. I mean, keep them in the cot for as long as possible. Really, as long as possible.
I mean, I'm guessing you're going to have to take a bit of a break. Well, you are going to have to take a bit of a break now.
Yeah.
Unless they're going to do some very... sort of interesting.
Just this. Just I'm going to do a film where it's just this. Yeah.
Are you looking forward to having a bit of time off? Is it something you enjoy?
Time
not
time off.
Okay. Okay. Time off from acting.
Time off from acting. Yeah. It's going to be great. It's going to be great. I love not sleeping. It's amazing. No, it's going to be good. It's all good. It's all good. It'll be chaos. It'll be great. Great chaos.
And will you achieve?
Run out of time, I'm afraid. Sorry.
I thought I had a double slot.
Yeah, we're done.
Is that 8 minutes? Wow.
Wow, there you go.
Look at that.
There you go.